Hey, welcome to the vlog. I just got out the shower. Yay, fresh and so clean, clean, clean. It is March something, 20th, I believe. Yep, 20th, 2023. I almost know what day and time it is. 6:33 p.m. I totally knew that. I didn't have to look. Welcome to my stupid little vlog where we do stupid fun things and I have a good time doing it, and a little bit of you like it and the rest don't. Who cares? All right, so if you're new here, you want to jump around. I'm not in a bad mood. I really don't care about anything except playing more WWE 2K23 right now. And getting ready for a few other things, but we'll get to that. So I do time code these vlogs because they can get awfully long and maybe you don't like everything in them all the time every once. So look for little timeline gaps down here. On mobile, they have like visual chapter stops, or on desktop, you can open the see more drop down thing. You'll see a bunch of blue numbers. It'll tell you what everything is. So you can jump around to what you do want to watch, or back and forth in whatever order, or if you're using it to watch this over multiple days, that's how that works if you're new here. All right, so today we actually have a little bit of a cooking experiment. I have a very, very busy week ahead and a very busy week behind, and we'll get into that. But we are going to do a little bit of cooking, so we'll get to that in just a second. Of course, I think I have a cocktail plan, so that should be fun. Mary and I will talk about Shazam! Fury of the Gods. I'll talk a little bit about initial thoughts on WWE 2K23. I'll tell you what's coming up because we're going to Lexington Comic-Con this weekend. I got some fun stuff to tell you about that. I'll give you a music update because my new EP drops this Friday. Actually, you're seeing this. It's in 2 days from when this comes out. The Mary EP Part 1, available March 24th, 2023 at midnight Eastern. I think I'm live streaming some kind of listening party or something. I don't know. I'm very behind. And we also have Comic-Con. And also Resident Evil 4 drops, which I will be doing a full Let's Play for. I know at least Mikey P is excited for that. Hi, Aaron. So yeah, there's a lot happening. Now, before we jump in here, just real quick, I gotta be careful walking. I just realized the address is there. Before we get into this real quick, I just want to say the cooking segment you're about to see, it started off without a plan, and some of it is whispery because I did shoot it after Mary went to bed. But then we're gonna get into making something kind of fun. Oh, and we're also gonna do a taste test because we got those Dr. Pepper Peeps and some other things to try out. So get ready for that. Okay, let's cook. Okay, I guess this is what we're making. I got chicken thighs I need to use, and I got pickle juice. We're just gonna eat some raw chicken and drink pickle juice today. Mary think I'm hilarious. So we're gonna marinate. We gotta go do our taxes, so I need something to do. Because I don't want to go do taxes because it's boring. Adulting sucks. My taxes are easy, but we have to file together now. I'm like, oh, I wonder how this will complicate things. Mary, we're getting a divorce. Hey, can we just get a divorce before every taxes and then get remarried after? Is that how that works?
Pretty sure not.
Damn it. This is pretty simple. We're gonna put the chicken in the bag, put the pickle juice in the bag, toss it around, throw it to the ground, kick her in the butt and dance around. I don't know. I'm trying to Cotton Eye Joe's. Dumb stuff. Eric's a dummy. All right, it's 4 p.m. Oh my God, it's 4 p.m. I'm only on my second cup of coffee. Oscar night was a long one. It was good though. Good Oscar night. As you have seen or will see in the upcoming documentary, Eric is too lazy to stream. That's what we're calling it. As long as Mary likes my jokes. Actually, it was quite nice just enjoying the show. They enjoyed it. I didn't have to talk over the whole damn thing.
Yeah, I think it's a spirit home.
What? See what I did there? I'm TheEricButts, that's what I am. All right, let's get chicken in the bag. I'm not really following a specific recipe. We're gonna kind of hodgepodge a bunch of recipes together for this. And this chicken's really tiny too, so. And probably bust out the deep fryer because I'm too lazy to deal with an oil pot. Trying to open up my chicken thighs so the juice can get in there. It's not the only thighs I've been trying to open all morning, huh? I had a lot of wine last night and champagne. A lot of beautiful emotion. there too, you little chicken gizzard, little Gimli. Hey now, hey now, chick. There you go. If you're gonna fall, I need a controlled fall. Thank you. Let's get rid of this puppy. All right, done with the gloves. One recipe I saw says put like half a cup of pickle juice in here, but I don't care. We're gonna put a bunch of pickle juice in here. Now, this is the kosher juice, which honestly, if you can get, it's kind of hard to find non-kosher anymore in regular grocery stores, which is fine, but I find the juice in regular dill pickle juice is a lot tastier. This is still pretty good though, so I was saving this for exactly this, but also possible pickletinis, because I do love those. Maybe a little bit more. We'll start there and see how we feel. I do want the chicken to kind of be able to sit in it. I got more pickle juice in other jars. Let's just go ham. Let's go ham on this chicken. Now we have another juice jar, or grease jar. All right, let's take all the air out as best we can. Nice seal. Let's work this around. Massage the chick. I'm gonna take some more air out of here. All right. Theoretically, I could still bake some of these. I don't know that I need really to fry all of these. Trying not to get a little squirt gun action going on here. All right, I think we got the air out. Cool, and the chicken actually is nice and coated. All right, we're gonna throw that in the fridge for a couple hours, and I'll be back. Okay, it's late, I have to be quiet. I've changed my plans. We're not gonna fry any chicken. We're just gonna go ahead and bake these thighs, see how they are. I'm gonna use them for something else. This was meant for a certain vlog, but now it's gonna be for a future vlog. So this will just be the first step in maybe some chicken pizza or, you know, chicken quesadillas. So it's been 9 hours of marinating. I'm gonna try to put this down. So I got the oven preheating to 400. We just wanna get the chicken in here. I'm gonna pour the pickle juice in and bake it with it. I don't know if I should, but we're gonna. So let's just get in here, and it smells very pickle juicy. Okay. I got my pan a little crowded right now. We may decrowd it once we see what we're actually working with here. Okay, we got a little extra room to work. Tell you what then, let's put that like there, that like there. That all looks pretty good. Okay. Use our temperature probes. Try to get somewhere in the middle of the meat. And let's get one right about there. All right, let's pour in this pickle juice. Again, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. We're gonna do it. In hindsight, this is probably not a good idea, but because now that I think about it, it's probably more of a boiled chicken. Oh well. As long as we end up with some tasty, juicy chicken, since we don't need it crispy. All right, we're gonna foil it up. It's 1 a.m. It's 1 in the morning. So I'm trying to be quiet for Mary. Today got away from me big time. Oops. All right, we're gonna get in the oven. We're gonna put them in. We're gonna watch remotely until these are 165, until both of them are 165 or above. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, it's like 2 a.m. Chicken's good. We're gonna get it out of the oven. We're gonna get it resting. Let me get it out of the oven. Turn off. There we go. It smells very good. It smells like really juicy chicken. Let's see. Okay. You gotta bear with me. I'm making some beans for Mary. So why don't we come over here. You can see what I'm doing. So we're gonna rest the chicken. And if you saw me struggle over there, one of these got caught like when the door went down. So I had to like kind of use my knee to get it up. All right, let's see what we're working with here. Smells really good. But I do think it's a bit more boiled chicken than anything, but whatever. All right, let's get it out. We're just gonna let it rest and cool, and we'll come back maybe Wednesday or something, and I'll make something with it. But it smells really good. If it wasn't super hot, maybe we'll take a taste in a bit. We'll see. But that hot pickle juice smells really good. It's not the most appealing looking chicken, but it's meant to be an ingredient in something. Okay, it's like 2:30. I am not at all hungry, but I wanted to at least check this now that it's cooled down. So I want to take a little taste. I've had almost a bottle of wine though, so, but it looks pretty good. I should have deep fried some of this. First time I've done pickle juice with chicken. Juicy hint of the pickle juice. Excited to play with this. All right, so how was that chicken? Well, it's pretty tasty. I've had it on a few other things since now. I got lazy and didn't film, but you can use this chicken for a lot of stuff. Obviously, I was gonna do some quesadillas. It's not what we're doing today. We haven't done that yet, but obviously you can make it a pizza, barbecue pizza, chicken pizza. I made a chicken sandwich when I was trying to go light. Just put a bunch of dill pickles, bun, and a thigh that I cut in half so it fit. Pretty good, not the tastiest thing in the world, but you know, because it doesn't have breading or whatever, but pretty good. Chicken itself was nice. The best thing I did was I mixed up some guacamole. I have that chipotle crema that we're gonna be using a little bit here today. We had some black beans left over. I cooked some white rice and hit it with some lime juice and cilantro. And I put all that, and I guess the guacamoles and stuff like that in burritos, and it was excellent. So anyways, we're gonna make a very spicy chicken sandwich. That's what we're doing. We're gonna do a 3-alarm, 4-alarm, 5-alarm chicken spicy sandwich. It's not really 5-alarm. Nothing is gonna be hotter than habanero, but it's gonna have a lot of different spicy things. So let me bring the camera down and let's talk about what we're gonna do here. I don't know why I don't use the fancy camera anymore. So we're gonna do a bunch of stuff. I got a chicken thigh here. We're gonna chop that up. I got some various other things we're gonna work together. I got some artisan buns, pepper jack cheese. I got some tomatoes, fresher pickled red onions, some pickled jalapenos, and this is the real fun find, some pickled habanero slices. And hell, we're even gonna throw in a little bit of what's left of the chorizo. And I got some tapatio, some mayo for toasting the bun. We got salt, pepper, cayenne, and some chipotle chili powder, because we're gonna do a little something for the tomatoes. So let's start there so I can clean up some room. We're gonna use 2 tomato slices on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of mix these together. We know we like a little pinch of salt, about a pinch and a half. We don't need a lot here. It is literally just to season some tomatoes. Give it a few grinds of pepper. Yeah, 5 probably seems right. So we're starting to get a little mixture going on in there. Normally when I season my tomatoes, that's all I do. But again, I thought let's kick these up a notch, let's play around. This is all something I'm making just out of my own damn head. Take the chipotle chili powder, let's get a little bit of that in there. Don't want to overdo it. Not because of heat, just because of, we don't want a super powdery thing. So now we got some cayenne. Chef John, be proud. That's probably good. All right. Now I can set all that aside. Oops. Just gonna give that a little shake up, kind of mix it up. Kind of like tossing it in the pan. And we got a nice little spice mixture. We'll get to that on the tomatoes in a minute. Chorizo can go to the side with tomatoes and cheese. None of that stuff is needed yet. I think first things first, let's work on dicing up our chicken. So I'm gonna need a little, I guess I can just throw it back in this container. So I got this 1 chicken thigh left in this. I got more, but this is gonna be enough for this. Just making 1 sandwich, 1 chicken thigh should be fine. Leaving some room for the taste test. I still have some leftover quesadilla from dinner yesterday. Actual quesadilla, not one I made. I guess what I make is actual. All right, so we're gonna just dice up this cold chicken here. Nice little chunks. Now one thing about reheating it is I am finding that I've got a little bit of pink chicken in the space or two, so my thermal probes didn't do a good job, but since we are kind of heating it back up, it's gonna take care of that, no worries. So if you see a little pink, don't get freaked. We're all good. Oop, that's a little thick. Also, I do not have my cutting board secured here. Please bear with me in my very poor knife etiquette. Oh, and Mr. Napoleon smells the chicken. He's like, ah, Daddy's got chicken. Sometimes Daddy drops chicken. Sometimes Daddy gives me chicken. And buddy, I don't know if I'm gonna give you any. I don't know. There's a smaller breast. Daddy kind of wants his chicken. Hello, Napoleon. You can't quite see him, but he is trying to climb up the counters over here. He's doing the please, Daddy. You know what? There you go. Enjoy that, bud. Uh-oh, here comes Jack. He's like, wait a minute.
They got tiny, tiny pieces of corned beef earlier.
Okay, well.
Tiny shreds.
Now I feel like I gotta give Jack just the tiniest piece of chicky because he is here. See, where there's just dill pickle juice, it's fine. That's for you. Okay, that's all, boys. Daddy needs the rest. I'm sorry. Don't want your daddy to get too thin, right? He's not as cuddly. Daddy would like to get thinner. You guys. Hey, Chicky Jack. Chicky Jack, that's not how you gotta be a good boy. And maybe there are some scraps here, so maybe I will hook you up, but.
Is he like trying to climb up your legs?
No, just the counter. And I kind of stepped aside, so he was kind of climbing where I would be. All right. Here. There you go, Jack. There you go, Napoleon. All right. I need to clean that cutting board off a little bit. That left a little bit of a mess. We're gonna flip it for dicing the other stuff. Clean this. We're just kind of doing all our mise en place here. Get everything ready because this is not going to take a whole lot of cooking. Wipe that off. So, I'm going to flip it to the other side for doing my veggie work. Okay, so that's ready for when we're ready for it. So now let's get some pickled red onion in here. This is the Trejo's Tacos pickled red onion recipe. Seen me do this many times. Oh man, a lot of our forks are dirty apparently. Or I guess they're clean, I just haven't gotten them out of there. Don't need a lot here. That's probably more than I needed honestly, but oh well. Just go ahead and close that back up. Not a whole lot of pickled jalapenos left in this jar. I do have an unopened one, but let's see what we can do with this. Because again, since we're mixing a bunch of stuff, those are spoons. Those are spoons. Wait, what? Okay, hold on. Are those also? Oh, those are soup spoons. Wait, those are spoons. Why do we have two sections of soup spoons? Where are the big forks? Is there two sections? Yes, two sections of soup spoons.
No, you've been putting soup spoons in the wrong place.
Oh, god damn it. Okay. One of these days I'll learn this system. Look, there's one pickled jalapeno. I don't want the chunky, beefy boys though. Yeah, I've really been putting it, and that's the drawer I tend to struggle with a bunch. No wonder. All right, I'm gonna say that's fine on the pickled jalapenos. And then, never been opened, but we've got a little pickled habanero. I probably should have just kept my glove, honestly, because if I'm gonna touch this stuff, I probably don't want to touch the habanero.
It looks like it's kind of chopped up as is.
I think it's diced. It says sliced, but all right, we'll put some habanero in here. Seems to have some like cabbage or something with it too, so that's interesting. Yeah, oh god, yeah, I smell it for sure. I mean, it smells good, but. All right, that's probably good enough for that. But that definitely smells like habanero. So what is that? Habanero, carrots, onions, vinegar. Okay, so I guess it's onions and carrots. Interesting, I thought it was just habaneros, but I am gonna use another glove just because I don't want to deal with accidentally touching my face in a minute. And again, if you are new here, I tend to work with gloves a little more than worrying about washing my hands because, you know, skin things, eczema. That's probably way more of this than I needed to make, but. So we're just gonna get it diced up like a nice little kind of pico, nice little salsa consistency. Then we'll give it a nice little mix up. I got a lot to do today, so let's hope this doesn't become Eric lives on the bathroom day, because I don't got time for that.
Nobody got time for that.
Right? I'm basically gonna try and cram an entire week's worth of YouTube work into one day. Because I'm an idiot. All right, now I'm just gonna kind of mix this around. Try to break up the elements here. So it is a little more blended. It looks pretty good. Okay. All right. Ooh, oh, that's right. I was gonna, oh, well, that's fine. It's not pickled. I thought about putting some Serrano in here too. Maybe we'll just put some Serranos on the actual burger. We'll keep that in mind. All right, so chicken is chopped. Yeah. Okay, everything is done with the with the chef knife. All right, let me put some of this stuff away if you don't mind. Just get it out of my way. And then we'll basically get to cooking. Almost there. Almost there. Stay on target. I guess we need to prep our tomatoes though. Let's prep our tomatoes. Set that to the side. All that to the side. Oh, you know what? Shit, god damn it. Yeah, I still kind of want to do that. Well, you know what? Okay, I'll dirty a couple of forks. So I got some cilantro that's starting to turn here. So I just kind of want to use some of it, and then we're just going to get rid of the rest. That's getting pretty gross. Yeah, that's no bueno. And then what I will do, this was the jalapeno fork. Let's just try to mix some of that down into there. Sorry, Melissa, and those that don't like cilantro because you have that thing that makes it taste like soap. I'm sorry you have to miss out on its greatness. But hey, at least you don't have to be in love with it so much that you have to constantly work with something you hate working with because it's such a pain in the butt to work with. Silver linings. Okay. That looks reasonably incorporated. I'm gonna keep that fork around for putting it on the burger. Yeah, that's just needs to get gone. We'll keep these out in case we want them. We're gonna want that ready. So tomatoes, okay. All right, now, paper towel me, baby. 2 towels, please. And let's get a couple. I'm gonna do 2 slices on this. These look pretty good. Centers are not hard. Okay, we're gonna dry them off a little bit. The cilantro off my hands. Get a fresh towel to work with here. Come on, come on. All right, now where did I put my seasoning? All right, let's try to gently season these. We'll try to get both sides. Pat that in. Flip it. Flip it. Go a little harder on this side now that I know what I'm working with. Hope I didn't over salt. Kind of pat that in. So this is just my own idea. I imagine this is fine. All right, so tomatoes are ready. Let's put the other tomatoes away. And move those off to the side. All right, let's prep our buns. Our bun. Cheese in a minute. All right, we got the Artisan Bakery Bread Sara Lee. These are pretty good. We're almost to the fun stuff. Get one of these buns out carefully. All right. Secure the buns. The buns are secured. Now they're secured. All right. All right, I need to move my chicken out the way. Let's go ahead and start heating up the pan because we're going to toast these buns. And it's getting out the mayo. As you know, I like to do the mayo toasting. It's a little cleaner, it's a little more accurate, and gives me a touch of that nice eggy flavor. Man, I used to despise mayonnaise. Like, it made me want to gag, and here I am, like, being Mr. Mayonnaise guy now. I'm finally embracing my heritage. That is way too much for this, so I'll just get a nice little coating on here, and then we'll clear some off and move it to the other bun. Actually, it's not actually as excessively much as I thought it might be, but it is still substantial. Those edges so they don't burn. Clear out some excess. Let's see what we're working with over here. I don't know if I can get both buns in here at the same time. Also, normally I like to set these on a cooling rack after, so they don't get moist on the bottom, but I'm not gonna dirty up an entire cooling rack for one bun. A little meticulous here. Yeah, there we go. There we start to get it. All right. All right, buns are ready. All right, let's put up the mayo. All right. And at this point, it's pretty much about cooking. I guess I could prep my cheese. I might need a little something to get that out with. Let's see, that much chicken. We're gonna do like 2 slices of pepper jack. Is this the pepper jack or did I grab the Swiss? Oh, I grabbed the Swiss. Oh, the Swiss is getting moldy, like green moldy. That's not okay for cheese. White mold is fine. Green mold, no bueno. Oh, this whole thing, okay. Damn it. Then no more Swiss right now. Swiss died. Alright, now I know about pepper jack. There it is. Treasure pepper jack. Got this from, we went to Walmart. I had to buy an action figure to get a code. So honestly with this is kind of thinner, and I'm gonna go about 3 slices. I don't know, I feel like that might need 4 slices. Is that gonna be too cheesy? We'll play it by ear. We might actually want 4 slices on that son of a bitch. All right, is this puppy warm enough yet? Let's get him in there. Let's get these things. I got it on medium high, that may be too much. All right, they both fit in just nice. Make sure we're getting surface contact on everything. Give that a second. This shouldn't take too long, probably. Gotta get all those pockets touching so they toast nice. Whew. Yeah, that's already almost done, I think. See a nice toast ring around the bottom bun already. Don't want to burn it. Come on. I can go a little bit longer. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I'll go ahead and pull that off. center could stand to be a tiny bit more toasted. Let's see if we can get it back over. Not a lot. Outside is really good. It's because I got my heat a little high. All right, that's probably good. Yep, perfect. All right, bun is up. Woo! Hot. All right, let's get the chicken in. We're just pretty much trying to re-warm this up. Oh shit, you know what? I meant to get a little oil in the pan. The chorizo might help with that. I'm gonna take that heat down to medium. Let's get all this kind of broken up and get it going, and we'll start getting the cheese in here in a minute. Oh, shit. Breaking up my clumps here. All right, that's already starting to look pretty good. Like to get some of this chicken coated in some of that chorizo fat. Take my heat down to medium-low for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna kind of lay this as a flat layer. I'll flip my bun, the top will sog and the top and bottom sog evenly. All right, I'm gonna lay some cheese in. We're gonna let it melt. Push this together a little bit though. And I'm gonna get a paper towel, take some of the steam off the plate here. And the bun, we're gonna open it up. All right, let's hit this bottom, a little tapatio. Probably good. Layer on our tomato slices. Pretty good. Start mixing this in, folding it over. Cheese nice and gooey. Yeah, we want one more slice. Starting to work. Smells pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna bring the heat back up to medium. Oh, this may have been a great idea. At least this part of it is looking pretty amazing. Oh yeah, it's all starting to come together now. Yeah, I'm just gonna let that kind of do its thing for just a second. Let's throw some serrano on the bottom here. Don't want to go too crazy on the serrano though. Not because it's hot, I just don't want it to debalance too much, so I just want it represented. I'm gonna turn off the heat. Pick it up from the heat too, because, okay. I also realize I'm probably gonna need to dirty something here, because that is a lot of grease. Will you do the trick? Let's do the spoon, slotted spoon. Not really losing a lot of stuff though. that down. Shite. Let's get some more. Push that down. Oh, this is a big sandwich. All right, off the heat. Okay. Taste test. Oh shit. All right, let's get some of our relish on here. Shit. Be nice if I actually get it on the sandwich instead of just all over the plate. Try to mush it in so I can get some in all the different bites. Oh, I forgot. This is now that the time has changed. My food photos start looking nicer because I have actual sunlight to work with. All right, one more topping, and then Mary, I'm gonna be ready for you. Some of the chipotle crema, chipotle and adobo, sour cream, a little bit of lime juice. Boom. All right, let's get a better look. Of course, the sun is a little blinding right now, so I'm trying to find the good shot for it, but it's looking pretty good. Let's move around in the light together and see what we can come up with. Aha, there we go. Mmm. Oh yeah. You hold this a second while we're still rolling. Don't touch the button. Okay, thank you. You get a... Oh, buddy.
All sorts of lens flares here.
I know.
Hi, Napoleon. You think you can has that?
I don't think you should have that.
I don't think you should has that either. That is gonna be a messy bee.
Yeah, hopefully the cheese will hold it together a bunch. Okay. All right, let's take it somewhere I can actually work with it. Excuse us. Oh, this looks so good. It looks insane. You gotta remember, oh yeah, thank you. Oh, did you point right at it and flip it over so it's on there anyways?
I think I was holding the camera towards you.
Luckily that does not have an address on it.
Oh, it doesn't?
Okay, you need to get out of the way because I need to move this chair. Because they're gonna be up in it. And then you're gonna need to find light for the thumbnail. That, you know, I don't know if that backlight's gonna be a problem. You may need to get on the other side.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
need to get in the place so I can
I know.
find
I was
out.
just giving you the heads up.
I don't know if this is the... light's okay for you. I'm not sure about the plate.
Well, get on the other side of me then. What's that, Jack?
Okay.
All right. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you're right. This is, I don't know how to,
Here, I'll kind of...
not entirely sure how to attack this. Okay, here we
Like
go.
this
Look,
is-
actually, it's holding together not bad.
I'll switch back over to your other side, I think.
Hey, Shazam and Kerplunk.
Yeah, you might need a spoon or a fork or something.
Oh my God, that is good. That is, oh shit, that is spicy.
No, I don't want to try any.
No, you don't.
You want me to go get the tortilla chips for you to scoop that up with?
It's not a bad idea. Little nachos. Oh man. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I'm a happy camper. That is fucking really good. It has definitely got some heat. And definitely doesn't want to hold together as well as I'd hoped. But enough of it's holding together. The tomato's nice in there, the tapatio. I'm definitely getting like the various pepper flavors happening. I think I'm getting the cayenne on the tomatoes as well.
Kind of amused because earlier when we were figuring out dinner plans and you're like, I think I'm gonna make some food with the chickens. Like, okay, so I'm not eating with you tonight.
And then I assume you're gonna tell the rest of the story.
He's like, but the chicken's not spicy. I don't necessarily have to make spicy food. It's like, sweetie, I know you. you gonna make it spicy.
I was like, no, not necessarily. And then I took a shower, and then I had this idea. Whew. Oh, yeah.
So I went ahead and ate while he was showering because I knew this was gonna happen.
I tell you, man, everything on here is a great addition. The chipotle crema is nice, too. That nice little bit of cream in there. With the smokiness. But then, man, the pickle habanero and the fresh serrano are really building up.
Napoleon, honey, this would definitely hurt the baby.
But yeah, and tomato, the tapatio even. I just actually all really goes together well. I thought about using some of my guacamole and cooling it down, but I really wanted to make it a flaming chicken sandwich. Flaming chicken and cheese. Maybe we call this the Eric's Butts burner.
Oh.
That is a fucking good sandwich. Yeah, the chicken and chorizo is really nice too. With the pepper jack, and so I am getting the cheesiness in there. Honestly, I would Okay, I thought about that last night, and I meant to move it. So some of those are from Mexican food last night, and some of them get little gashes in there and poof out.
Yeah.
Oh shit! And that's the one I wanted to keep. Why didn't you turn it back right side up? Why would you?
I'm sorry, I didn't.
You're making it.
I was
Just leave it. Just leave it. It's fine right now. I'll take care
I
of
was
it.
getting it off the floor.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Sorry. Let me see if I can hold this up and squat.
No, you can film that. It's fine.
So 4, yay.
Well,
Where's it? Where it splattered a bit when it fell.
yeah, that makes sense when you get up in the couch. Yeah. I was worried about losing my habanero sauce, which I could have put on this.
I didn't flip it up right side up because I thought the lid was still on and where it was starting to spill out the sides.
Yeah, that's fine. It's whatever, man. I'm sure I didn't really need it anyways.
It's not like you don't have a bajillion other sauces.
Yeah, but that's because they're all different. My nose is definitely running. By the way, this chicken chorizo cheesy mixture would be awesome in a taco. Or a quesadilla. I know it's quesadilla. Okay, I really need to wash my hands so I can wipe my nose. So, yeah, you're gonna have to back up for me.
I can't do anything right today, y'all.
No. You weren't doing anything wrong. I was communicating what I needed. And it's more just at this point. It's more about like, oh crap. I don't want snot to drip into my nose hole, but I'm in my mouth hole. Drip into my nose hole. Whew. Okay. Yeah, actually, you had this one idea. All right, we're about done. Filming it. Got some scoops. Oh. Need to open it further. All right, I'm sure this will be good. Could have used more cilantro, honestly, though. I didn't really get much of the cilantro. Yep. Okay, that's really good. All right, well, I think you've seen enough of me eating for this week, so I'm gonna finish that and we'll get more vlog. Thank you, Mary, for being awesome. Mary's getting naked. No, taste test time. Triple T's, welcome to Triple T's. We're rolling out on Triple T. So we have a few things. Mary has other peeps and she had a plan, but since I already mentioned these, we will try the Dr. Pepper peeps. I think these are Walmart exclusive. Got a couple of those. I'm not a big peeps guy, but I am curious about those. Excuse me. Mary found these the other night that I'm very excited for. New M&M's Key Lime. Freaking love key lime. We might try these because we've had these for a long time. They might even be stale. Black bean sun chips. Southwestern queso.
I was wondering, what was the Best Buy date on there?
I don't know.
On the front.
But if it's Best Buy, they aren't selling it anymore because they don't have physical products.
Oh, Jesus.
I know, that was bad. November of 2022, it's fine.
I
And
like that bag of chips we found from 2021.
yeah, they were not good anymore. Dill pickle hummus, which might be great for my chicken and making chicken hummus wraps like she did. So I assume start with the hummus or the black bean chips.
Let's do the black bean chips and we might trade them with the hummus.
Okay. So sun chips, I don't even know if they still make these.
You mean the flavor
Or black bean chips. They still make sun chips. I don't know if they still make black bean sun chips. These were brand new.
All right.
The flavoring's good.
Got a tiny little bit of spice.
I just had that sandwich you saw earlier, so.
I don't expect you to be able to taste that shit.
No, I did. That sandwich was not that spicy. It had a nice heat to it, but it was not like eyes watering.
Your nose was running pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's gonna get it running. That's also just food, but. No, I mean, I've had way, way spicier foods than that. I mean, I did all the dishes and everything before I even needed a sip of water. That should give you some indicator.
I just say, as usual, sun chips are freaking addictive.
Yeah, these are really good. I don't know that I can tell they're made from black beans. I'm not sure what they're normally made from. I feel like I would need to side by side. But those are very tasty. Okay.
I don't think they're made entirely from black beans.
Yeah, I'm sure it's because made with black beans. You want to open it hummus? It's never been opened.
Okay.
While I cure the sun chips, because also neither of us need to be eating too much junk food, but I got it in my head we should do this. You want me to do it? Do you need a man to open the pickle thing?
Is it?
No? I'm afraid you're going to pull a nail back and it's going to be my fault and I'm going to feel bad. It's just because they haven't taken the plastic off is why it's so here. I'm going to show them this a little bit closer. I have no idea about this brand or whatever. I just happened upon dill pickle hummus and I thought, I like dill pickle. I like hummus. This is made with a custom oil blend including Chilean extra virgin olive oil.
Okie dokie, man.
Oh, I'm dumb. You might want to grab the sun chips on your way back over here. I just realized you said
I was wondering.
Well, you didn't, tell me that I'm dumb like you should have. I'm going to start with the corn chip, though, because that's like my base chip.
Yeah.
Also, I guess it was on its side a little bit, but some of the oil is definitely separated, but...
You want something to stir it up with? Or...
No, you stir it with chip if you need to. You want to start with a scoop?
Yeah.
I'm used to eating it with corn chips, so I want to make sure I'm getting whatever flavor it's supposed to be. Get us a nice little bite.
Okay, I might have to actually add that into my rotation.
That is really good, isn't it?
Oh.
I mean, even I think just the hummus itself is Fresh Cravings.
Okay.
Found it at Walmart or Myers? Maybe I found it at Kroger. I don't even remember. Even the hummus itself is very creamy. It's got a really good consistency. And the dill is not overpowering at all. Now I'm gonna try something else. But it's definitely there and definitely flavorful. And yeah, man. Oh, that's a real winner. Dice some of my chicken in there, make a hummus wrap. So here's Rob. This is what I thought I would try before I try a black bean. Since we have a dill pickle hummus, let's try it with a cucumber slice. It'll actually stick to the cucumber. There we go. Oh, damn.
Honestly, I think I like it a little better with the corn chip.
Well, of course, it's always better with corn chips, but because corn chips are like salt and oil and a lot more calories. This is like a 0-calorie delivery system, so you're only having the calories of the hummus when you do it on a cucumber. But of course, yeah, dill pickle chip's definitely better. I mean, corn chip's definitely better, but I can feel a lot less guilty eating that with cucumbers. And the cucumber really works with it.
It's interesting with the black bean. I don't know if it's better.
I'll try it with a black bean, but I may have to go to town with that with the cucumbers. Kind of makes me wonder, like all the other veggies and stuff, but because I got some like bell pepper. I bet bell pepper would be pretty good with this. Well, texture is pretty good. I like the texture of the sun chips with it, but I don't think those flavors really.
Yeah.
Maybe a different flavor. We gotta put that away. That's too fucking tasty.
You can pair that with you know that dip that I make? The feta.
Oh, the feta dip?
The Greek feta.
Yeah. Yeah, that dill hummus, that would go as like, if you're doing like a little dip duo or a dip trio or something. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, we gotta stop at all these things, because.
Think about it.
Whew. Oh man, I think that is my new favorite hummus. I think we tend to be big fans of the sriracha carrot from whatever brand that is. What brand is that?
There's one in the fridge
That's
there.
right, I meant to look.
Other side. It's in the bag on the bottom.
Lantana.
Lantana, yeah.
One of us should probably.
The black bean one's also pretty good.
Yeah, the black bean, yeah.
And they're also, because they're mainly made out of black bean or carrot or whatever, they tend to be actually slightly lower calorie than regular hummus.
Oh, buddy. All right, M&M or Peeps?
Let's do the M&Ms.
Now you're probably gonna be a little less interested in this, yeah?
Yeah.
You don't like key lime like I do?
No, I didn't.
But my lady was at Kroger and found these and thought, hey, I'll think of my hubby. And I was like, yes, please. And again, these are white chocolate, which I didn't think I liked, but those Rice Krispie ones, I finished that bag and I quite liked those.
The ones that we tried last time that had like the caramel in the center?
The mocha, the caramel mocha. I'm still working on those.
Yeah.
Oh, there's three colors.
Here, you want to take some of mine?
Well, I've just got too many solid greens. Because sometimes, like there was one type where the color did actually have slightly different flavors. It was like the honey nut one or something. It wasn't honey nut, but something like that. All right, we're gonna start with the dark green for sex.
Are these white chocolate? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think these are gonna be your babies.
I'm not sure how I feel about these. It's like I'm eating an M&M and a Skittle at the same time.
Yeah.
And I literally keep flip-flopping, like the flavor of it. I keep being like, Like it really keeps going back and forth. I don't think it'll grow on me.
Drunk food.
Maybe. I don't want to eat too many of these right now. I'm putting some back. I'll have one more. I will say they're interesting. They're definitely very different. I don't hate them, but I'm not sure I really like them. I feel like maybe...
I feel like going any sort of fruit route with something that's technically a chocolate is fraught.
Except strawberry.
Orange.
Orange. Grape.
Grape or chocolate.
Grapes and chocolate, like on a charcuterie board. Little dark chocolate, little white grape, little Pinot Noir.
Because you have to be drunk to like that.
You don't drink wine to get drunk. That's just a benefit. Side bonus. All right, now for the real nastiness. I kid.
Actually, I'm going to say, when it comes to flavored peeps, it's a crapshoot.
Yeah.
Some of them are really good, and some of them are really bad.
I don't know if it was on the pay side or not, but we did a whole bunch of these once a couple of years ago, 2, 3, 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Now, they had some
Didn't make me a fan.
coffee flavored ones of some sort last year that I absolutely adored.
And I'll tell you, when we get around to doing our other ones, because Mary wants, well, let me be on camera and tell you. So Mary wants these, we got a Kroger ad that there's kettle corn ones. And we're thinking they're Kroger exclusive, but we haven't been able to find them. So she might
Walmart hasn't, or theoretically had them.
Well, then I didn't find them.
Yeah, I looked online.
But in fairness, like less than a week after I found a big case of these at Walmart, I was back in there because I had to get a wrestling figure. We'll talk about that. And
I very carefully open these.
you want to get scissors?
I'll see if I can give myself a little more leeway.
They sold out, point being. They had like a case and a half, and like 3, 4 days later, sold out. So I can see that fit. We also got some party cake ones, some chocolate pudding ones. I forget what else. We did not get fruit punch. That didn't sound good.
I think we actually tried the fruit punch ones the last time we did taste
Back in the day.
God damn it.
Still working.
God damn it. It
Sound
tore.
like me in the wrestling game.
It tore anyways.
Aw. After all that work.
I know. It's fucking. It is the ends, man.
So the other one we got is sparkling. Oh, you're gonna need the scissors after all.
Yeah.
Sparkling wild berry, which I don't think either of us are gonna like, but I was just looking for more for a taste test.
It depends. It really depends.
Now, key lime peeps, I might be way into. Ooh. Habanero peeps. Ooh. Oh man. I don't know if that's the key lime or the habanero.
I can tell. I don't know why they seem to have so much trouble getting Peeps' eyes right. I just want y'all to look at these eyes. These eyes are not what they're supposed to be.
Baby eyes. Maybe they also melted. Settled in.
Alright. Oh god, these are so soft. I'm one of those people that kind of likes my Peeps a little bit on the stale side.
Now, do you want a whole one or do you want to try splitting one? Mary wants a whole one.
I want a whole.
Go
Do
ahead.
you want to split one?
No, you just make it 1.5. Oh, Jesus. Those are like super.
They do smell like Dr. Pepper.
Oh, they really do.
So they might be good.
I like Dr. Pepper.
Because all the flavoring, I'm pretty sure, is in the sugar.
Yeah, I kind of want to lick it first and just see. It has a bit of a Dr. Pepper flavor.
It leans a little more towards cherry, but...
Well, I like cherry Dr. Pepper a lot too. I like cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper. Well, I guess vanilla is a flavor of Dr. Pepper. Mmm. Oh, shit. I think I see why that case and a half of these sold out. That's fucking legit. I'm not even a Peeps fan, but that's fucking legit. It's not as strong a Dr. Pepper flavor as I thought it might be, but it's definitely...
I'd say it lends itself more towards cherry cola.
I could see that a bit with the smell of Dr. Pepper, but... And none of that flavor is overpowering. It is a nice, light, creamy, mushroomy... Now, I love you. I will let you have the rest of this because I don't need the calories, but I'm happy to eat it.
Go ahead and eat it, because my tummy is starting to say some nasty things to me.
Mine too. It's gonna sound like the fart rendition of Chopper and R2 having an argument in a second.
So do you want these to take upstairs?
No.
Because I can't eat them until like Easter.
I know. Well, that way they'll be a little stale for you.
so we'll try to take these up a little bit.
Okay, there you go.
Yep.
There's a taste test segment. Some surprises for me. I thought the Peeps would be okay on, but I loved them. I thought the M&Ms I'd really love, but I was like, not really. Black bean things were great. Hummus was fucking great. So, right on. I like these taste tests. More vlog. I'm gonna have to hold a hand over my butt cheeks. This lady's got some wild ideas all of a sudden. She's all high on Peep sugar. Which probably, I don't know if it happened before or after this. Anyways, we're here to do a movie review. No spoilers for Shazam! I miss those powers. Fury of the Gods, Shazam 2. Did you like the first one? Go fucking see this. Don't be one of those whiny bitches that's like, I'm not gonna watch a movie because the story doesn't go anywhere. Well, guess what? This movie has its own story. Just fucking enjoy that. If you have any interest. If you're never interested to begin with, whatever. But, I'm so sick of that. Like, that mentality is disgusting to me. Like, it's like, well, if they cancel the universe and it's not going to go anywhere, why would I even bother? It's like, well, because it's still a good 2 hours of enjoyment and charm and laughs and fun ass-kickery. And but anyways, I don't want to necessarily speak for her, but I know we both very much enjoyed it. I can't tell if I liked it just a little bit more or a little bit less than the first one, but it's very much on par.
It's been so long since I've seen it. When did the first one come out?
I think it's like 2-3 years.
Before COVID or after COVID?
I think it's before.
Okay.
In the before times. Before the Empire. Hello there.
Because I feel like it's been so long since I've watched the first one.
Okay,
Like,
do you want to talk about what you think about part 2? Because you know what? Never mind. I'm sorry. I did derail you. You were fine. You were fine. You were doing.
Was I?
Yeah, because you were doing the Doug thing, where it's like you were given some pretext to, you know, if you liked part 1 or whatever. So continue. What? It's not like look. My hand's right here.
Yeah. Where's your other hand?
Ow. Kind of got the bad angle on that. There's a little more tail. Okay,
anyway.
What did you think? Shazam! We're supposed to be reviewing Shazam.
When did you get my superpower?
I don't know. I learned it when we got married.
You, eyes in front.
Sorry, what?
You're being a distraction.
Okay.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yes. Shazam! We're even sober. I haven't even had, this is the first sip you're about to see.
Okay, my thoughts. I liked it.
End of review, bye.
I had fun. There was some very, very blatant product placement.
It's not as blatant as the Power Rangers Krispy Kreme, which I loved, but I also very much loved this one. This one's really good. It pays, they set it up and they pay it off well, I thought.
Yeah.
I think all the actors are really good in this, you know. You definitely get more Zachary as Shazam than the kid version.
Yeah.
But I like the rest, and I like that, what's the secondary kid?
God,
Freddie. Yeah, Freddie.
That's right.
I like that they had a little bit more of a focus on him this time around, because he's really charming in this role, and I very much appreciate him.
I have to agree with one of the critiques, is that when Billy is Billy, Billy seems to be as smart as an 18-year-old should be. When he's Shazam, he goes back to being like 13 or 14. Yeah.
No, I know a lot of critics are making that, but I don't see that. I don't see that in the movie. I think he's just an excitable kid, makes dumb choices, but because I don't think there were that many dumb choices made. Maybe I just agreed with that. Maybe I'm just a dumb kid. But no, I very much enjoyed it. There's this one, I'm not going to tell you what, even though it is going around the internet because people can't keep secrets. There is this one wonderful nightmare fuel of an image. You know, so that was really cool. Yeah. I love the way the story works. Especially, honestly, I think, because I don't want to give it away, but I think they could have done something really crazy if they'd wanted to. And it's okay if they did or didn't, but I think because we know, and we're on our, you know, because they haven't definitely said whether this universe is going to continue on or not in the new thing. I mean, because if you know Flashpoint, you know he fixes some things, not everything. So we can bring in some things that are already happening. You know, like they've talked about, they might be bringing in some of the people that are already established, but they're recasting some other things. So you are kind of wondering while you're watching this, like, you know, and then you could always think, did they go back and do reshoots? Because I really felt some stakes in here, and I felt some emotion, and I thought we would, you know, have more tragedy at times than we had, but I thought it was really well done. It actually got me. And then there's some, like, family bonding stuff in there that definitely got me and got a good amount of tears from me, because, you know, it's just relatable. Like, if you give a shit about people, it's heartbreaking. And some people are bitching about the monsters, like the generic monsters. I'm like, the generic monsters, that was fucking awesome. It was like all these old Odyssey and Clash of the Titans style, like, monsters in this
Greek
thing.
myth type.
Yeah, so I thought that was really cool. And I know the Daughters of Atlas are made up, but you know what? Normally that would bother me, but it really, really worked here. And there's sort of a twist with the Daughters of Atlas, too, that I didn't think was in any of the trailers, but now I've seen the trailers after, and I'm like, oh, I guess they did kind of reveal some of that, but I didn't catch it, or I wasn't thinking about it in the movie, so I was actually legitimately like, oh, shit, you know?
Yeah.
When some of that stuff happened. And I liked that they were fairly well-rounded villains, you know, and we didn't have light beam coming from sky, necessarily. So there's that, I guess.
Did we have one post-credit or two post-credits?
There was a mid-credit and a post-credit. And the mid-credit, without getting into it, it leaves some questions. Now, apparently it's been talked about online by certain people involved, so I'm not going to give out specifics, but this was done a while ago. But when I watched it in the theater, I thought, is this something they recently shot? Because it looks like it could have just been shot and put in there. And even though it doesn't really answer anything, it does stay vague enough, it does make you start to wonder, oh, maybe this isn't the end of Shazam. Maybe all these people, I mean, it might with its box office performance now, but because people didn't go see it for that really dumb reason. You know, again, if you didn't want to see it to begin with, you're fine. I'm not talking about you. But I am left wondering, it's like, oh, they did leave this open, that this could be the end of that universe, or that could be something that gets continued on in the future. So, and it's really funny. And then the post-credit is weird and funny and wonderful, and the kind of thing that's like, I do hope they continue it, because I would like to see this come to fruition.
Yeah.
I do worry, because even when we left the theater, there was not a lot of people in there, and I was like, oh, that's a shame. And I see almost everybody online talking about this too. It's like, it really is a shame people aren't seeing it, because it's actually really good. Like, it's a charming, good time. It's not the greatest DC movie thing ever or anything like that, but I mean, it's up there with some of the more fun, happy, good time DC projects. So, I mean, I was very glad we saw it. We saw it in IMAX, and, you know, it's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, I was just reminded of the end credit scene I want for, or post credit scene I want for the Aquaman movie.
Oh,
Can
yeah.
I tell them?
Yeah, you can tell them that, because this is just a jokey thing she wants based on speculations, so.
Yeah. So, what amused me was, because there's rumors that Momo is going to
Jason Momoa.
is going to, what the hell are you doing?
I don't know.
Is in talks to leave the Aquaman role, I guess, and go over and play Lobo when everything resets.
There's not talks. This is just what the fans have been asking for.
Okay.
As far as we know.
Whatever. Anywho.
I'm saving a bunch of people from yelling at you in the comments. That's all I'm trying to do.
So all 5 of them? Oh,
Good
sorry.
point. No, that's a reasonable burn.
So I'm just imagining, you see Aquaman and you get to the end credits and it's Lobo waking up going like, oh, that was a really weird dream.
Bob Newhart style.
Yeah.
I'm trying. My brain canon is trying to tie it into the Harley Quinn cartoon now too. Like, he wakes up in bed. It's like, who would be the wife in the bed? And it keeps being Clayface. But honey, I had the weirdest dream. You ain't gonna believe it. Oh, what is it, darling? Stop! I have an audition in the morning. I needed my beauty sleep. And ironically, he's wearing a mud mask. which that character would totally fucking do.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen the Harley Quinn cartoon, you're sleeping on it. It's fucking awesome. That will forever be my king shark now. Yeah. That is still happening.
Okay.
Yeah, that's going to be in the Elseworlds, and I think the new season is done. We're just waiting on it to come. All right. Anyways, Shazam 2. What? It's a good time, man. It's a good time. If you're on the fence, check it out. You know, go keep your expectations low. You'll have fun. There are some very cool visuals and some cool characters and some funny bits.
Sorry, I'm really cold.
I'm not, but I ate all that habanero. Okay, we're gonna go do more vlog. Let's do a music update. I should have sang something Paul McCartney, but I don't know. I can't think of it off the top of my head. All right, so not a whole lot because, again, I desperately need to start on the new album, but I'm not gonna let myself force it. Not too bad, and I've just been so busy, and now that I realize we got Comic-Con, all that coming up, I probably ain't getting to it this week, but we do have the new album coming out Friday. Now, I still need to finish the lyric video. I've only just kind of begun. I not started on a lyric sheet, and I still have 2 lyric sheets from 6 that I haven't put out, although all the lyric videos are done for that and have been released. I still need to fix up the store, put Zeppo in there, put my awesome TheEricButts pants in there, a couple more t-shirts, and the posters I showed you, the El Loco posters. I need to order some shipping containers? That's not really mailers, various mailers for some of that stuff. I have sent out 1 CD because somebody did order a regular, because actually I think I recognize the name. They found it on Spotify because you can technically order stuff on there, but I'm telling you, you might want to wait till I fully launch the store, because if you want more than just 1 CD or something, you're gonna get a better deal if you can bundle stuff together. So hopefully we'll have that done in time for the album launch this weekend. Again, I keep talking about doing a live stream listening party. I hope to do that. I don't entirely have a plan for it, and I've not had time to think about it, so I can't 100% promise it, but we'll try to do something, and I just hope you check it out. I'm sure, like all musicians, I'm going to get real excited for the release. I'm going to put it out there. I'm going to wake up Friday, be excited about what listens I have on that sucker by the time I get out of bed, and I'll be like, okay, 3 people, 10 songs played. Great, cool. And then I'll be disappointed and discouraged and then say, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. I'm doing it because I want it. I mean, sure, I want other people to listen to it. It deserves to have an audience. It's good stuff. But I get it. I was talking with my dad. We both get it. It's like, even for major bands or friends, like, how often do they post and ask me to check out their stuff? And do I? I mean, do we really? It's like, I'm guilty of it too. So I'm not mad at anybody, but it is frequently disheartening, and you know, which is another reason I'm not quite feeling it right now. But the benefit, the silver lining of that is because I have gone overboard with like trying the marketing techniques and trying to figure all that out. And it's like, ugh, I hate doing all that shit. It's like, yeah, I'm not going to do a lot of that now. I'm going to do some. I'm going to try and tag my friends less. I'm going to try, you know, it's like I am going to try and promote it a little bit, but whatever happens, happens. Maybe it'll find an audience someday. Who knows? I'm just happy I have it. And then I know at least a few of you out there are legit excited about it and into it. And I do appreciate that as well. And I appreciate all of you, even if it's not your thing. Like I said, it's not something I'll ever be mad about. And even with my friends, like I have a philosophy, you're my friend because I enjoy your company and like hanging out with you. And you don't owe me anything. You're not my fan. You're not my audience. You're not, you know, you're my friend. So it's fine. You don't got to do any of that stuff. I may ask, but I'm more than happy to hear a no and be like, yep, cool, you know. But I think that's really the music update because there's not been time to do much else. I have some ideas, some things I want to play with in the studio when I can get the time and get back in the zone. I've jammed on my guitars and stuff a little bit. I need to do some more accordion practice. Yeah, that's the music update. Get ready for the Mary EP, part 1. She kind of likes it. Kinda. All right, let's talk about something else. All right, let's talk a little bit about games. I've actually been playing some game. Now, this is also taking some of my free time because I'm really enjoying it and I can't stop. And I learned a lot. So I really, really enjoyed WWE 2K22 way more than I thought I would. And I was hyped for 23 because I was ready for a new roster and some new few performance enhancements and things like that. What I got is a lot more than that. Some of it at first I was a little put off by, like, oh, you've gone too far, there's too much. But now that I'm settling into it, I'm like, no, actually, this is pretty great. So, although I had the like the Ultimate Deluxe whatever version, so I got the early access. So I've been playing it since like Tuesday. And I don't mean yesterday from this vlog. I mean, like, for me, it's been basically a week of playing it already, and I've gone crazy. But I've learned a lot from the past. Now, one thing is it timed out. I got a $100 Xbox gift card for free from all my rewards points when this game came out. So I threw that into VC so I could buy a whole bunch of packs and start, because I mostly play in the My Faction section. I haven't touched any of the other modes yet. I will do the John Cena story showcase mode and My Rise and things like that, my GM a little bit. But I mostly do My Faction. So I like getting those card packs, especially early. But now I have a much better idea how to look at the odds, figure out what I need, where my priorities are, you know. So I haven't gone as crazy, but I have spent a couple of times a little extra on VC in the early days, just because I'm trying to build a nice roster to play with. And I've done really well, although I have to say, at launch, there's something like 491 cards available, and I think I have about 290 of those. Between players and cosmetics and managers and, you know, reward cards and all that as well, because I've been doing the weekly towers already and, you know, a bunch of other things like that. So, oh, and I even, we got to talk about the action figure. In case you didn't know, and locker codes, you know, I was doing the locker codes. And in case you didn't know, there's a very special locker code thing happening right now. And I just found out about it randomly, and because I'm like, I'm sure they're promoting it, but if you don't know, and this goes through September, so you've got time. There is a list. I think it's like Rentless Renegades or something. Just look up John Cena action figure, My Faction, because you can get in-game a card for an action figure version of John Cena. It's like a giant, full-size John Cena, but it looks like an action figure. It's pretty crazy, and it comes with other cosmetic things. But to do that, you have to go buy a WWE action figure from Walmart and, like, you know, circle the figure and the date on your receipt and send it to this website, and then they'll email you back a code. So it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but kind of cool. So there's a big list of figures. Make sure you get a figure that counts on the list, but it's a big list. So I got a John Cena Elite figure, and that did it for me. I was like, you know, I have some of those figures. I wouldn't mind having a Cena figure or something. And I got that. So that's really cool. So you can look into that if you're into it. And yeah, I think it looks a little bit prettier. It definitely moves a bit smoother. The load screens are way shorter. I like the soundtrack. It has a lot, but it does seem like last year it's still just a handful of songs that I'm going to burn out on very quickly. But yeah, definitely the load screens are a lot nicer. The game still likes to cheat and fuck you over because it just refuses to let you go in and dominate. Even if you go in and dominate, you can go in and you can have an opponent and you can beat the shit out of them and even land your signature and your finisher and have them completely zeroed out in their bar, and they'll just pop right back up and then start beating your ass because you know what? The other guy has to get some shots in for it to be a good match. And I'm like, I get that in real wrestling, but it's a video game. Let me go in there and just mop the fucking floor. Especially on those My Faction matches where you're trying to keep getting more so you can get better cards and things like that. And every once in a while you get in one of those matches where the game just decides, no, we're going to make this really difficult on you. And, you know, it's going to take you half an hour a match. It's like, But it's still pretty cool. I still like My Faction matches. And weekly towers. Proving grounds are okay. I was never huge on those. But some of the new things I like are the live events. It's another way of getting other rewards as well, and just different interesting matches, and they don't have to be 4v4, and they're different types of matches, so it brings some more variety into My Faction. And then they now have a live multiplayer, and I haven't done it yet, because the one time I clicked on it was like 4 in the morning, like the Tuesday the early release came out, and nobody was around. But you can get rewards for that as well, so I'm definitely going to play with that. You can do one-on-ones and things like that. So again, I like that they've opened up My Faction a bit and given us more variety. But yeah, I'm loving the hell out of it. I've done like maybe 27, 28 My Faction matches. I've done 4 weekly towers to get that Dave Bautista. I've done like 5 or 6 proving grounds. And, and I've done like some of the live stuff a few times. I'm still trying to get that damn Otis. I'm running out of days, but the Apex tier reward. But also, too, this time around, unlike last time, I was not as well versed. Now I've been keeping up with WWE Universe. It's been more exciting with the cards because like I actually know who pretty much everybody is now. So I'm like, oh yeah, oh cool, you know, like, hey, I like this cat. So that's been fun, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely gonna get my money's worth out of that, and I'm sure I'll be buying WWE 2K24 as long as they don't fuck with this system too much. I like the controls on this. You know, it's just a matter, and the rosters are so huge, you know. And apparently you can, in the My Universe or whatever, where people can do online character creations and you can download other people's creations and all of that, the producers of the Terrifier series have made an Art the Clown you can go get. And that might just be the thing that makes me try My Universe. Because that would be pretty cool. All right, I think that's good. Oh, let's, I guess maybe drink and wrap up. Rolling, 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 rolling.
What?
I knew she would be on top of that. I meant to finish that. All right, we're gonna make a drink. We're gonna make a drink out of Trails and Tacos, one of the greatest cookbooks I've ever bought. This time we're gonna make the Pineapple Cinnamon Margarita. When I determined to do this, I had pineapple chunks. I don't now. I only need one for garnish. Everything else is fine, except the pineapple juice expired a month ago. But fuck it, you only live once. We got silver tequila. Instead of the bowls, triple sec, we got the Cointreau because that's what we got. We got this agave syrup. That's all my place ever really has. We got an expired thing of Dole pineapple juice. We got some Saigon cinnamon. And a juice to lime.
Do you need a tissue?
No, I was about to sneeze, which is definitely at least an ounce or a little bit more, so I think we're good. Half a cup of ice cubes. I think we determined, I'm fighting a sneeze, y'all. I'm sorry, bear with me. Also, Mary needs to go to bed. I think we determined what, like 5 ice cubes?
Sure.
Four or 5 ice cubes?
Yeah.
All right, and a cocktail shaker. We got one of those. Mary is freezing. Sorry if the camera's jiggly. I get the benefit of that.
I don't know what you can see with this lamp.
I don't know why that it's making me giggle more than it should. I just finished a bottle of wine. That's probably why. Combine the ice, the tequila, combine all the ingredients, duh. Half a cup of ice. I'm gonna say 5 regular sized cubes. 2 ounces of tequila. We'll get to the rest. Let me get the 5 cubes.
Let's show the recipe here. Although I'm in my own light.
You know what? I'm going 6 cubes. I went with the 6 cubes. Nice. 2 ounces of silver tequila. We got the cheap ass stuff. We're mixing it, so get the cheap ass stuff if you're mixing it. Although this is pretty damn good, especially for its price point. Oh, it looks like this Gigando bottle is running low.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's cheap. I'll get some more.
I usually have a coupon for Kroger.
Yeah, but the Kroger I shop at, the liquor store, is literally a separate store, not even connected to the Kroger. It's like a whole other shopping trip. And I buy all my booze at Total Wine, which is generally, especially for wine, a lot cheaper than everything. So it's just, and then her coupon makes it the same price as Total Wine, so I just buy it at Total Wine.
Usually it's like about a buck cheaper.
I don't know about that.
You never actually researched.
We've looked into this before. Anyways, half an ounce pineapple juice. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Probably have shaken it a little more, but
That was a good shake. Should have said something sooner. Oops. Tiny bit more than half an ounce. I can't believe I opened that. Well, that's all right. I can't believe I'm throwing that away for half an ounce. I saw my finger behind the red label on this and thought I was bleeding. I was like, what the fuck? When did that happen? Half an ounce of fresh lime juice. Well, maybe I'll end up making 2 of these then. Okay.
so you are just making a single, right?
Yeah, Mary, you taught me.
Well, for the longest time, you just automatically did doubles.
Well, because most of these drinks, although I learned his are pretty well portioned, but most of these drinks, what the hell is on my finger? Half an ounce of,
I gotta go to bed. Come on.
I know, I'm sorry. I should have just put all this in at once. Okay, well, I got half an ounce of my lime juice. I haven't poured it, that's fine. We need half an ounce of agave. Sure. Oh. Luckily, we don't need no rye. Oh, God. Half an ounce of triple sec. I can do this.
Can you?
I was meant to do this.
Uh-huh. Hey, are you sure?
All right. I have so much editing to do, Mary. Oh, that's more like 3/4 an ounce. God damn it. Oh, and then I need to add...
You should be drinking anything else at this point. You
Oh, yeah. No, I need a lot more. Quarter teaspoon of ground cinnamon goes into this. Then you do some for whatchamacallit. I'm just having a good time. I'm going to use your thing.
Okay.
Because your thing is more fun. Oh, I guess I can go ahead and pour this in. Bloop. Oh, it's the syrup. I was like, what's gloopy? All right. Quarter teaspoon. Making sure.
Is that actually a quarter teaspoon?
Yes. Yes.
Dude, are you okay?
Shake fingers 3 or 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And now you're pouring the whole thing into the rocks.
Yeah, we don't strain this. We put that fucking ice in there. Pour a drink, including ice, into a rocks glass. Garnish with a few dashes of ground cinnamon and the pineapple wedge that I don't have. I just don't know how well that cinnamon actually... Wow, the cinnamon really changed the color. That's interesting.
Well, yeah.
I know, but I guess it was a quarter or whatever, but I was like, it didn't seem like it was that much. Now it says...
A little cinnamon tends to go
dash.
a long way.
That was a dash. That's good. I literally hit it with like 1 dash. And now we have the pineapple cinnamon margarita. Smells interesting.
Bottoms up.
It's a texture thing I'm grimacing at.
Oh, the gratiness of the... Yeah, cinnamon doesn't dissolve.
Yeah.
Do you know what cinnamon's made out of?
Men who have had premarital sex because it's a sin. Cinnamon.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, don't get mad that I'm so clever.
Cinnamon is tree bark.
Tastes like it too. No, actually, I like the flavor of the cinnamon in this.
But that's why it doesn't dissolve.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, especially when they ask you to like garnish it with it. I don't like that. But honestly, as great as his cucumber cilantro margarita was, I thought this would be a fucking another home run grand slam, but it's okay.
Is it mostly the texture? I mean, how's the taste?
I can get past the texture. Plus, it might kind of melt into there a little bit more as it sits. The taste issue I'm having is like, it's very fruit juice with an aftertaste of cinnamon, which is fine, but I'm struggling with like, am I tasting more the lime juice or the pineapple juice? Because the agave is just working as like a simple syrup. Now, obviously, you are welcome to try this. I don't know if it's your jam. But
I don't think I'm gonna pass.
Yeah, between lime and pineapple, it's like 2 out of 3 for Mary. She would be into the 2 out of 4, halfway, because she would be into the tequila and the cinnamon.
All right.
Oh, orange too. Yeah, we have orange, lime, and pineapple. All of Mary's favorites.
We've made clear I'm good with a standard margarita. Took me a long time to get there, but...
All right. Well, Mary needs to go to bed, and I have to edit a week's worth of YouTube.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, there you have it. That is the vlog for this week. I think it's a pretty good one, all things considered. I will try to show you some Comic-Con vlog next week. I guess I should bring this up real fast. I will be meeting Kevin Smith. I am the internet's second most famous happy crier. He is the first as far as I'm concerned. So hopefully that'll lead to some fun shenanigans. I mean, I'm sure I've already pre-booked an autograph and a photo op and a panel and all that stuff. So I'm sure I'll get at least a couple minutes to chat with him. And I know he's aware of me. I don't know how well he'll remember. I'm going to bring it up, see what happens. And maybe he'll check out my music even. That'd be really cool. But just going to be kind of cool to actually meet that dude, even if it's in the con setting for a couple minutes. But we'll try to show you some Lexington Comic-Con for next weekend and for next week's vlog. So I don't know if there'll be any cooking. I don't know if I'll have time. We'll see. But yeah, so it's going to be a good time. But thanks for joining us. Hopefully you dug this vlog. Well, obviously there's more coming. And because I do this for fun, but I'm still kind of sticking to doing it regularly as best I can. So thank you for bearing with me on that. And comment below, let me know. Can't wait to hear what you have to say. Other than that, click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. If I think about it, maybe I'll film pasta night tomorrow and show it to you. I don't know. I like to just enjoy myself at dinner. Okay, check out my music, TheEricButts.com or linktree.com/EricButts, or anywhere you listen, just look up Eric Butts. And definitely, please, Friday the 24th, starting at midnight Eastern, March 24th, 2023, all day. Hit me up, hit that Spotify, man. Play the new stuff. Play the crap out of the new stuff. Like it. Play the old stuff. Playlist. Please help me get some legs on that thing so it can find the audience that will love it. Because it is out there, but my God. You think building a YouTube audience is hard? I'm not sure there's any other self-marketing led business out there that is as difficult as getting people to listen to your music, which is weird because it's one of the easiest things people can do. I'm starting to, and this is, I could be totally wrong, but I'm starting to believe even filmmaking, it's easier to get people to pay attention to your movie than it is to get people to pay attention to your music as a musician. I don't know. I'll update you on those thoughts, but please help me out there if you can. Other than that, you can find more content, ways to support the channel with the links in the description below. Just click that see more button to see more butts. And I'm going to get out of here because I got to do some trailers, and Mary and I got to play a Mario game. And like I said, I'm doing the whole week's work in one day. I'm going to be editing all night. All right. I love y'all. I'll talk to you later, okay? I'll talk to you all later. Bye.